Hey guys, COUY here, and for this episode of COUY Reviews, we have not only our first review of a live-action movie, but also the first review of a newly released movie. That newly released movie is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The first film had an interesting journey about listening to criticism and fixing mistakes, when it comes to its teaser trailer, featuring a hideous look for Sonic himself, and how that was made and bashed on by the general public. So Paramount gave the 2019 movie extra time to redesign the blue blur and make him as likable as they can. It became a 2020 movie on Valentine's Day, and it did more than change the look. It saved the quality of the movie in general, its reputation, the box office gross, the reputation of the Sonic games, and a potential film trilogy, which leads to here. As someone who adored the first film, I am more than hyped to see what Tails and Knuckles have in store for their big screen debut. So, does Sonic Movie 2 live to the hype with as much power as the Master Emerald? Or does it end up like how the second Cars and Ralph Breaks the Internet went? Let's get this race to the green gem over with. In Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the titular Hedgehog is having hijinks on his new planet, and Donut Lord and Pretzel Lady left home on a vacation to her sister's Hawaiian wedding. Sonic is home alone now and Robotnik is back with a vengeance and, of course, Knuckles the Echidna. When Miles Tails Drawer finds him at his house, they team up to find the Master Emerald, before Robotnik uses it for world domination. It may seem like your typical eyes on the prize kind of racing plot, but don't expect anything predictable here, because you're in for a wild ride. And a great one at that. The sequel has done everything they can to twist the narrative with all the action, humor, references, and surprises that will put you on the edge of your seat. This movie is just as crazy as Robotnik itself, but without his radical nature. The first film was a solid origin story that set up a great foundation for the trilogy, and the second leans onto a bit more of the game's lore. The new stuff had it actually made sense in the live-action setting, with the zones being referenced in real locations like Iceland and Hawaii. There is a reason why COUY Reviews is always spoiler-free, and that is just in case there's an episode like this that's tackling a newly released movie. Even though most of you have seen the movie, there's still people who either missed it or are saving it for Paramount Plus, so I'm not giving away spoilers. But the second half contains a lot of emotional punches and an exciting final battle. Even though it is a simple story based on Sonic games, the execution makes it fun, complex, and witty enough to remind us why there's much to tell about Sonic the Hedgehog in a live-action animation hybrid. As it is a hybrid film, I won't be talking about the animation, but rather just the visuals. This includes the effects, the sets, the costumes, and the CGI. The effects are greatly updated for more creative action and more colors to pop. The sets capture the Sonic levels amazingly, from Green Hills in Montana to the Ice Cap in Iceland, to the Angel Island near Hawaii, to the Labyrinth Zone inside the Angel Island. It's all accurate and different at the same time. The costumes are obviously great, especially Robotnik's new suit. The animation on Sonic, Tails and Knuckles is a tad bit cheap, but it's still well rendered and fluid, and it does a good job of driving the nicely choreographed fight scenes. The visuals in general look amazing. What I really love about the 2020 Sonic movie is the characters, and the sequel kept that promise to make the cast as lovable as before, and add more layers to their personalities. The two newcomers strengthen the writing and relationships big time. Sonic is the sassy teenager who's trying to be a hero. Now that he saved the day by sending Robotnik to the Mushroom Planet, Donut Lord and Pretzel Lady are more like his legal guardians that provide him a message on what it's like to be a hero. The heart of the movie, Dr. Robotnik is a villain you love to hate that is faithfully brought to life by Jim Carrey's performance. Agent Stone is the barista who somehow has a gay crush on Robotnik. Rachel is Pretzel Lady's crazy sister that's getting married to a new husband. Wade is Donut Lord's friend that helps the Mobians in one scene. And then you have Tails and Knuckles. In recent games, they have been portrayed the worst, whether it be Tails being a deep sealer in Lost World or a frickin' chicken in Forces, or whether it be Knuckles being a ding-dong in the majority of the 2010s games, including both that I just mentioned. In this movie, they went back to their old selves in the Dreamcast era. Tails knew Sonic cause he watched his power surge travel from Earth to Mobius through his homemade internet connection, and when he found out he's in danger, he summoned himself in Montana to get Sonic away from Robotnik and Knuckles. Speaking of whom, Knuckles starts off as Sonic's rival who is born in the Echidna tribe and craves revenge on him and the Owl tribe for killing his dad, but then he learns something from Sonic and he warms up to the Blue Blur and adapts to Earth's culture. The characterization of the Sonic movies proves to be the best that the franchise got in a long time, and number 2 is no exception. Finally, after all these years of film sagas that just vary in quality, I found a movie franchise that's consistently good within each installment. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is a masterpiece sequel to a masterpiece movie based on a beloved gaming franchise with a ridiculously funny and action-packed story, a sense of radical humor and blue heart, updated visuals that are more colorful, lovable characters with strong performances, and some of the best portrayal of the source material yet that makes it amusing for fans and welcoming for newcomers. This is without a doubt the best movie of 2022 so far, and whether you play the games or not, this is a must-watch. Even if you are either new to Sonic, or someone that has just watched the first film from 2020, this is worth your time. Seriously, screw Secrets of Dumbledore, screw Morbius, screw Multiverse of Madness, screw The Northman, and screw Firestarter. This is the movie you should see this spring. It is fun, hilarious, heartwarming, keeps you awake and entertained, and filled with all the best action in the first half of this year. I am giving this a 10 out of 10 with the heart badge for making this experiment go extremely well. Stay tuned for the triple review final Disney month of COUY reviews. This is COUY signing out.